Get ready to jingle all the way into some seriously mind-blowing Christmas facts. From unexpected origins of your favorite traditions to a few facts that will make you look at Christmas in a whole new light. This is a holiday deep dive like no other. So grab your cocoa, settle in, and let's unwrap 30 crazy Christmas facts that are bound to give you a little extra holiday cheer. Fact number 1. The first Christmas tree wasn't a tree. The very first Christmas tree wasn't actually a tree, but rather a wooden pyramid decorated with apples, candles, and a few other trinkets. It was introduced by Martin Luther, the famous 16th century Protestant reformer, in Germany, where the tradition began to grow. Before pine trees were the main attraction, people decorated other wooden structures, and you'd find everything from fruits to even candy hanging from the branches. So, imagine your Christmas tree looking more like an elaborate wooden sculpture than a pine. Fact number 2. Santa Claus was inspired by a real person. Santa Claus, the jolly figure we know today, wasn't always a stout man in a red suit. In fact, he was inspired by a real person named Saint Nicholas, a 4th century Greek bishop known for his generous nature and kindness. His reputation for secret gift-giving led to the legend of Santa. However, it wasn't until Coca-Cola's iconic 1930s advertising campaign that the Santa we recognize today, a plump, rosy-cheeked man in red and white, was cemented. You can thank Coke for making him not only a global phenomenon, but also an absolute branding genius. Fact number 3. Christmas wasn't always on December 25th. Contrary to popular belief, Christmas wasn't originally celebrated on December 25th. The date was chosen by the early Christian church in the 4th century to coincide with the Roman festival of Saturnalia, a holiday celebrating the winter solstice. Before this, the birth of Jesus was celebrated at various times of the year. Had the calendar looked different, you could have found yourself celebrating Christmas in the spring or even in the summer. Now that's a wild thought. Fact number 4. The largest Christmas gift ever was a real estate purchase. In 1957, the largest Christmas gift ever was given, an entire private island. The island, known as Scorpios, was purchased by Greek shipping magnate Aristotle Onassis and gifted to his wife, Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. Now imagine wrapping that up in a bow and putting it under the tree. While most of us are stuck trying to decide between socks or a gift card, Onassis made sure his gift was the ultimate real estate package. Would you settle for a piece of jewelry after that? Fact number 5. The first Christmas card was hand-drawn. The first Christmas card ever created was designed by British artist John Callcott Horsley in 1843, featuring a family celebrating the holidays. It was commissioned by Sir Henry Cole, a British civil servant who wanted to send out holiday greetings in a more personal and artistic manner. Since then, the Christmas card industry has exploded, with over 1.6 billion cards sent out annually in the US alone. Imagine getting 1.6 billion cards. You'd need a bigger mailbox just to survive the holidays. Fact number 6. Christmas stockings started with coins. The tradition of hanging stockings at Christmas didn't originate with candy canes or little toys, but with coins. It started in the Netherlands, where children would hang their stockings out for St. Nicholas to fill them with gold coins. The custom quickly spread to other countries, but over time, the gold coins were replaced with candy, small toys, and the occasional gift card. Still, when you find a crisp bill tucked in your stocking, you're keeping an age-old tradition alive. Fact number 7. The first Christmas tree lights were candles. Before the dazzling array of modern electric lights we use today, people used actual candles to illuminate their Christmas trees. The candles were carefully attached to tree branches, which seems incredibly risky by today's standards. Imagine the chaos of a live fire on a tree full of ornaments. While it made for a beautiful glow, it also created a serious fire hazard. Thankfully, we now have the safer LED lights, though I'm sure there's still someone out there who tries to relive the good old days with actual candles. Fact number 8. Jingle Bells wasn't meant for Christmas. Jingle Bells, the Christmas classic we all know by heart, wasn't even intended for Christmas. It was written in 1857 by composer James Lord Pierpont for a Thanksgiving service in Medford, Massachusetts. Originally, the song was about a fun sleigh ride, not about jingle bells ringing on Christmas Eve. It became popular for the holiday over time, thanks to its catchy tune and festive theme. So, next time you sing Jingle Bells, remember, you're actually celebrating Thanksgiving in the most festive way possible. Fact number 9. The Yule log tradition comes from pagan rituals. The tradition of the Yule log, where a large log is burned in the fireplace, actually comes from ancient pagan rituals to celebrate the winter solstice. The Yule log symbolized the return of the sun and the rebirth of the year. In medieval times, it was a custom for families to burn a giant log through the night, and it was said that burning the Yule log would bring prosperity and good fortune. Nowadays, we don't burn a full log, but instead cozy up with a digital fireplace on our TVs. How times have changed. Fact number 10. The world's largest Christmas stocking was 106 feet long, in 2007. The world's largest Christmas stocking set the record at 106 feet long. Imagine walking up to that beast and trying to fill it with toys, snacks, and gifts. This mammoth stocking, made of wool and weighing over 800 pounds, was hung at the village of Novara in Italy. Inside, it was filled with toys, food, and clothing, basically everything a person could possibly want for Christmas. If that doesn't make you feel a bit underprepared for your stocking stuffers, I don't know what will. Fact number 11. The most expensive Christmas tree ever was $15 million in 2018. The world's most expensive Christmas tree was displayed at a hotel in Dubai. This tree was adorned with diamonds, sapphires, and emeralds, and its total value was a staggering $15 million. It was truly a tree of luxury, with high-end ornaments that would make even the wealthiest person feel like they could use a bit more sparkle. For comparison, most of us are lucky if our trees aren't missing a branch or two. Fact number 12. Christmas trees aren't really trees. Although they're called Christmas trees, many of the trees we use for Christmas are actually shrubs. Trees like pines, firs, and spruces are technically considered shrubs since they have a smaller, more bush-like structure. You may have been decorating a bush all along without realizing it. Just one more reason to be cautious when it comes to buying that perfect tree. Fact number 13. Santa used to be green, not red. Believe it or not, Santa Claus didn't always wear the iconic red suit. In fact, before Coca-Cola's advertising campaign in the 1930s, Santa was depicted in green robes. The red outfit was popularized by Coca-Cola's advertising in the 1930s, making Santa a worldwide sensation. So, when you see Santa in his red suit this Christmas, remember that he's got a pretty colorful history. Fact number 14. The first gift of Christmas was likely gold. The first ever Christmas gift likely came in the form of gold, thanks to the famous three wise men who brought gifts to baby Jesus. One of the most commonly depicted gifts in Christmas nativity scenes, gold represented royalty and divine kingship. So, when you're out shopping for gifts this year, just know that a little gold could never hurt. Fact number 15. Rudolph wasn't always part of the gang. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, beloved by all, wasn't always part of Santa's sleigh team. In fact, he was created in 1939 by Robert L. May for a Montgomery Ward department store promotion. His red nose was a quirky touch, and he quickly became a holiday legend. Who would have thought that a glowing red nose could lead to such fame and adoration? Fact number 16. Silent Night was written in a snowstorm. One of the most beloved Christmas carols, Silent Night, came to life during a snowstorm in Austria in 1818. The song's creators, Franz Xaver Gruber and Joseph Moore, wrote it after the church's organ broke. Since they couldn't rely on the organ's sound, they wrote the song's tender melody and heartfelt lyrics. Sometimes, the best things happen when life doesn't go according to plan. Fact number 17. The first Christmas tree ornaments were edible. In the 18th century, people didn't decorate their trees with glass or plastic ornaments. They used edible treats. Traditional ornaments were often made from gingerbread, candy, popcorn, and even small fruits. It was a snack time celebration as much as a festive one. It wasn't long before people decided to turn their trees into a colorful spectacle rather than a candy store. Fact number 18. Christmas is big business. It's no surprise that Christmas is big business. But did you know that in the US alone, the holiday season brings in an estimated $1 trillion in retail sales every year? That's an insane amount of money spent on gifts, food, and decorations. If you ever feel like your Christmas shopping is draining your wallet, just know that you're part of a $1 trillion holiday machine. Fact number 19. The Christmas pickle tradition is real. Yes, you heard that right. There's an actual Christmas pickle tradition. In some parts of the US, families hide a pickle ornament on their Christmas tree, and the first person to find it gets an extra gift. It's a quirky tradition that's believed to have German origins, though its true roots are somewhat debated. Either way, it's a fun and random way to spice up the holiday season. Fact number 20. Christmas was almost banned in the U.S. In the early days of the United States, Christmas was actually banned in certain places, especially in New England. The Puritans, who settled in Massachusetts, didn't believe in celebrating Christmas and passed laws to suppress it. Imagine how different things would be if Christmas didn't have its current prominence. Thankfully, the holiday was eventually reinstated, and we've been celebrating it with fervor ever since. Fact number 21. The Christmas Truce of 1914 was a historic moment. During World War I, in 1914, soldiers from both sides came together for a brief moment of peace during Christmas. In the middle of the war, troops in the trenches sang carols, exchanged gifts, and even played soccer in the no-man's land between the two armies. It was an incredible act of humanity amid the horrors of war, showing that the holiday spirit could still shine through in the darkest of times. Fact number 22. Mistletoe was once considered a healing herb. Before it became a symbol of kissing at Christmas, mistletoe was used for its medicinal properties. In ancient times, people believed mistletoe had the power to cure diseases and promote fertility. It wasn't until much later that the tradition of kissing under the mistletoe became part of Christmas folklore. Now, instead of curing illnesses, it just creates awkward moments at holiday parties. Fact number 23. The Christmas carol tradition dates back centuries. The tradition of singing Christmas carols dates back to medieval times when people would sing songs of praise during the holiday season. Originally, carols were not exclusively Christmas songs. They were simply songs of joy. It wasn't until the 19th century that we started associating them with Christmas, making them an integral part of the season's festivities. So, next time you're caroling, you're partaking in a centuries-old tradition. Fact number 24. Tinsel was once made from real silver. In the past, tinsel was made from real silver to create a dazzling effect on Christmas trees. This shiny material gave the tree a magical glow when the lights flickered. Over time, though, it became too expensive to produce, and manufacturers switched to less costly materials. Imagine decking out your tree in silver instead of shiny plastic. Talk about luxury decorating. Fact number 25. The first Christmas lights were a fire hazard. Before electric Christmas lights, people used real candles to decorate their trees. While this certainly made for a festive glow, it also created a major fire hazard. Imagine having a tree full of candles, ready to light up your living room, only to realize that one spark could lead to a disaster. Thankfully, electric lights came to the rescue, and we can now enjoy the glow without worrying about sparks. Fact number 26. Christmas Island is a real place. Christmas Island, located in the Indian Ocean, is an Australian territory. The island is known for its breathtaking natural beauty and unique wildlife, including the famous red crab migration that happens each year. Every year, the island hosts a Christmas festival in honor of the holiday it was named after. If you're ever in the neighborhood, consider celebrating Christmas on Christmas Island. It's got the name, the crabs, and all the island vibes you could ask for. Fact number 27. The 12 Days of Christmas was a secret catechism. The song The 12 Days of Christmas is often seen as a simple, whimsical holiday tune, but it actually has deeper Christian symbolism. The song was believed to have been created during a time when Catholicism was outlawed in England, and it served as a way to teach young Catholics the basics of their faith. Each of the 12 gifts in the song is symbolic of a key Christian teaching, from the partridge in a pear tree to the 12 drummers drumming. Fact number 28. Christmas Eve is the busiest time for churches. In many parts of the world, Christmas Eve is the busiest time of the year for churches. In fact, some churches hold multiple services on Christmas Eve to accommodate all the people who attend midnight mass or other holiday services. It's the time when everyone seems to remember their spiritual side. Fact number 29. The White Christmas song was written in a heat wave. White Christmas, the beloved holiday classic sung by Bing Crosby, was written during one of the hottest summers on record. Irving Berlin, the composer, penned the song in 1940 while he was in California during a scorching heat wave. It's hard to imagine writing a song about snow and chilly weather while sweating through 100-degree heat, but Berlin managed to capture the essence of winter in the lyrics. Since then, White Christmas has become the best-selling Christmas song of all time, proving that even the warmest conditions can inspire the coolest tunes. Fact number 30. The shortest day of the year is a reason to celebrate Christmas. Christmas falls just days after the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year. For centuries, cultures have celebrated the solstice as a symbol of hope and renewal. Ancient civilizations saw the return of the sun after the longest night as a time to celebrate, and many winter festivals, including Christmas, are tied to this idea. So, when you're sipping hot cocoa and enjoying the holiday season, remember, you're celebrating not just Christmas, but the triumph of the sun's return over the longest night of the year. And there you have it, 30 wild and crazy facts about Christmas that might just make you see the holiday season in a whole new way. If you're feeling festive and full of fun new knowledge, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Chelder for more incredible, jaw-dropping facts. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you all.